Hey everyone, this is a short video by Angie at Little Dumplings Nursery. I'm going to be behind the screen here showing you some products. And I've just gotten over the flu basically, so I'm a little raspy, but I wanted to let you guys know I've been long promising you that I would let you know whenever I got in new products from the new improved line of Xodus heat set products from Macphersons. And they did come in last week, and today I finally have been well enough to actually work on finishing up a baby that I've been working on for quite a while now. So I wanted to go over some of the things that are the same and some of the things that are different. So they improved several things in the Xodus line. They gave a new label, and some things are still the same. So we have our Xodus thinning oil, which has not changed at all. This is your same wonderful original thinning oil that is your what is this called? It's a synthetic oil, Brenda said, that has a little bit of heat setting agent in it as well. This works awesome with all your heat set paints. Every single brand out there I've tried it in, it works in them. I love it because you don't have any issues with it making too thick of a film, and you run into cracking and things like that that you might find with some of the other new things on the market. And it is also great for thinning down some of the other new things on the market so that they perform better. So I just love that thinning oil. And then they've got a new formula of matte varnish. This matte varnish is nothing like the old Xodus matte varnish. It is, let me see if I can do this one-handed here. I actually should have, hold my hand on my other finger. This varnish is a white varnish. It is a thin varnish. It is like a Mod Podge consistency. It is nothing like Mod Podge. Don't hear me say that it's anything like Mod Podge. I'm just using that as an example of how thin it is. It is a Mod Podge consistency. And when you brush it on, it goes on clear. And when you heat set it, it heat sets completely clear. It heat sets matte. It does not leave a rubbery finish. It is just a very, very, very good varnish, and I like it a lot. And then they also have a thick medium. I believe the thick medium is the same as it was before. Same formula, and it works just like it did before. It is very, very much like your Genesis thick medium. They have a gloss glaze. Now, what gloss glaze means is gloss varnish. So this is great for glossing your nails and your lips and things like that. And I'll show you in a minute. I used it on my baby. It does not have too high of a shine to where it's unrealistic. Then they have a primer that you can prime your kits before you start painting, and this is awesome for these kits that have so many issues nowadays. A lot of them have pitting and unevenness, and we see a lot of them coming in with a real shiny vinyl. This solves all that. You put the coat of this on, heat set it, and then you're good to go with your painting. Your paint sticks so much better. Then we have the skin texture. Skin texture can be used to pounce on and give that poor medium look that a lot of people love. It does have some sheen, and that's a matter of choice. It's a little more sheen than I prefer, so when I use it, I either cut it with a little of the matte varnish, or I'll go back over it with some matte varnish. If you go back over it with matte varnish, though, be aware that you'll lose some of your texture look. So I'm still playing around with that one, trying to figure out the best way to use it. And then the satin varnish. The satin varnish is a true eggshell finish. It has just a light bit of sheen. It's not much sheen. And so it is really good for areas where you want to add just a slightly more moist look, but you don't want shine. So I'm going to take you over here now and show you my Winnie that I've been working on. So Winnie is painted with Genesis heat set paints, and I used some of the Xodus thinning oil with her, and I finished her up. I had originally actually varnished her with a mix of Genesis matte varnish mixed with the old formula Xodus, because the old formula Xodus was not as matte as I would like it to be, and the Genesis matte varnish is too rough. And so I decided, after I got this new Xodus matte varnish in, to go over the whole baby and re-varnish her, and I like the way she feels with it. It's nice and smooth, and I just like it. You can tell she's been varnished, but it's not rough at all. So I'm going to pick her head up, or go in closer. Well, we'll just go ahead and pick her head up. That's probably the best way to get it where you can see. So the lips have the gloss glaze on them. The eyelids have I used the texture finish over the eyelids and the nose and the cheeks to give them a little texture, but then it had more sheen than I wanted, so I went back and pounced a little matte varnish over that to tone that down. And like I said, I don't know that I maintained as much texture look as I would. Probably to get that pour look would still have to work with that some more, but I'm still working on learning my technique for that. And then for the hair, I sealed the hair with a combination of the thick medium mixed with the satin varnish. So that way you don't get, the satin would have given it even less of a sheen than this. It's more of an eggshell finish, like I said, but the thick medium added a little extra sheen. So it kind of balanced it out, and it's a healthy hair glow look, which works fine for Winnie. And she'll be getting put together a little bit later. I'm working on show babies now, so I like to paint everybody up and then go back and assemble them, because once they're assembled, they're harder to store. So this way I can just store parts, but I've already got planned out that I wanted her to wear this little outfit. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now, and just wanted to update you guys and give you a little peek of all this, and give you a shout out and tell you to go on over and get you some of that matte varnish and some of the other products from the RebornFX line at Macphersons. And y'all have a great day.